What a beautiful day. Actually, it's beautiful. So I had literally just sat down after boogieing for hours, cracked myself one of these. I've never had them before. I'm not sure I'm sold on them. And Marius texts asking if we can lock the cows in. Because this is where he comes through to feed hay. As you can tell, their bale feeder is empty. He dumps a bale and then he lifts the bale feeder and puts it on top of the bale because the tractor can't lift a bale into the bale feeder. It's not big enough. The cows see the bale. They will wait by the gate and be super excited about the bale. And then it's really annoying with the gate. So he asks that we always lock in the cows when he's on his way home. And the kids are busy doing their jobs, so my turn to come do it. I just love seeing the chickens out here, scratching through their poop, getting all the good stuff for themselves. I should be able to just call them and they come. There's Clover and Jessa will follow. Come on, ladies, milk time. Jessa usually follows in even though she's not getting milked right now. Oh, there's a chicken in here. Oh, she's right. She's looking like she's looking for somewhere to lay an egg. Sounds like it anyways. I bet you somewhere in here there is some hidden nest of eggs. No. Well, I would have bet money on it, friends. Bet we'll find some somewhere. Come on, Jessa. Jessa is not wanting. Come on. Come on. Come on, cow. In we go. Perfect timing. He just arrived. Locking the hubs to put in four-wheel drive. Bet you there's a lot of people who have no idea what that is, but I bet you there's a lot of you who have vehicles that require you to do this. He's got the tractor going and he drives down, parks like over there, kind of like drives in there, and then picks up with the tractor, and this way he can then just leave all the gates open and make it easy. So just had a few leftover potatoes, tossing them in oil. These are baked potatoes, crisped them up. That creamy chicken is in here warming up. Chicken wings, leftover salad, that's bannock that the kids were making earlier. And over here, let's see. Oh, I know, baby. What do you need? What am I looking for? I don't really want this huge flipper, but oh, there it is. Staring me in the face. These are some of those sourdough bagels. And I'm making them into croutons because sourdough bagel croutons are just one of life's great pleasures. I have this marinated mozzarella and I've taken out because I want to consolidate it some. And the olive oil is chilled. I should have done sunflower or half sunflower oil. But I realized this is like beautiful marinated garlic herb oil. So that's what I'm doing those in. And maybe I'll try some fried mozzarella. That would be fun. Depending, I don't know what this baby needs. Yeah. Tried multiple things and he's just fussing around right now. Depending on who you are, this is either the cook's privilege or horrendous you never have. Of course, I'm covered in olive oil. This is the garlic clove from the marinated cheese. So delicious. Oh, so good. And now I have some butter. And I'm gonna have to turn the oven on. And I have 3 racks and I have 2 trays to go in. So I could bake something. Some sort of square or bar. What should I bake, Mac? Brownies?
Barnacles?
Barnacles you don't bake. Do you imagine what would happen if you baked barnacles?
We could just make barnacles.
No, we're not making barnacles. Barnacles are a Christmas treat in my family growing up. I think brownies. And I think we make a big batch so that we have the crust for an ice cream cake.
Birthday's coming up.
Because Rowan's birthday's coming up, and if we just stash those brownies in the freezer, sorry, I saw water spill, then it would be easy to throw that together. Well, this is fun. This isn't the ideal frying oil, but I just was using what I already had here.
What are those?
Fried mozzarella. Your face doesn't look convinced.
What are those?
Fried cheese. Well, that is delicious.
What are those? Cheese balls?
Fried mozzarella.
Cheese balls.
So I used this book, which is a favorite of mine. It's reprinted. Like went through a second printing and it has a different cover now. The cocoa brownies, and I make them gluten-free with buckwheat flour. And I did less than half with walnuts because I want the half that will be used for an ice cream cake base to be nut-free. I did a triple batch. A single batch is an 8-inch pan. So I did them a little thinner on a sheet pan. It's time for my party trick, friends. I did not put that pan in very straight. There we go. So about 6 months ago, I decided I needed to be more intentional with our propane usage because I was going through like our 100-pound tank of propane every 2 months. Ow, I just got bit. Propane prices are going up. That wasn't a sustainable propane use. So I did a couple things. I got an electric kettle that's super efficient because we boil water so many times a day. We drink so much tea and coffee in the morning. And tea all day when it's hot out. Sorry, when it's cold out. I also try to be more intentional about using the Instant Pot or the slow cooker because also it's so low power usage. But one of the other big things I did is whenever I'm turning the oven on, I try to also throw other things in. So it's as simple as like a tray of baked potatoes to have leftover potatoes to make faster, easier meals another day. Or like I had the bandwidth today that I made brownies. If I have a bit more time, I might make like biscuits or buns if I'm really planning ahead. And by doing so and never running the oven with less than 2 trays in, I extended our propane tank. It lasts now at least 3 months. So a whole extra month. And that is some pretty decent savings. And honestly, by batching together tasks, it saves me time. Like the brownies. Max suggested that we do it then to have for a base for ice cream cake. So now I'm gonna stash half in the freezer, and when it comes to Rowan's birthday in a couple weeks, that makes it so much faster and easier to assemble an ice cream cake when you already have the base. We don't have to do a base for an ice cream cake, but we do like it. So I'm gonna let you guess on this. Marius re-strawed the pig today, gave her piles of fresh straw. What always happens when Marius straws an animal? They give birth.
Yeah, good one.
Is there 5?
Yeah.
This house is definitely not as good for her to give birth in.
No, I know. But she did the same thing in the last one. She built a nest in the hill, got birthed into it. She's pretty good. She's very conscious of where her piglets are. Easy, Mama. You're okay. You're okay.
This is her second litter. And she is a good mama. As a first-time mama, she didn't lose any babies. See how she got up and now she's making sure where they all are before she's about to lay down again on her side. She made sure they were all to one side first.
Really good to see 3 of them pop out.
Yeah.
I knew it was happening. I could hear it happening when I was doing my animal care. Oh yeah, we're getting piglets. Good girl. Good girl. She's gonna push it.
Piglets get up and going.
Oh, they all started like that within half an hour. They're eating. Good, Mama. Oh yeah. I knew she was ready this morning.
I looked at her yesterday.
She looked at me and there were tears coming out of her eyes, and I was like, I'm gonna put the straw on right now. You're ready. The crows were all over. I was like, yeah.
Oh, that's right. The crows were all over.
She was ready. I knew it. Go the other way, dummy. Good, Mama.
So we didn't tell the kids that she's giving birth.
Good, Mama.
Because it will just make her more agitated to have them out here. They can see when they're all done. See, and now she's gonna work her way over this way to lay down.
Good, Mama. Oh, yeah. You're okay. That's what she was doing this morning before I gave her straw.
Was
Digging up, making herself her spot to give birth. That was why I. And 50 crows told me something was going on.
Marius is brave enough to be in there. I will gladly stand behind.
I'm not in there.
Oh, you're close enough for me. When she starts making noise like that, oh.
That's Piglet birth noise.
I know.
Pissed off her mean, man.
Remember, I had that mama pig come after me once, and that has forever scarred me.
Yep.
So I was in like a 1 or 2 acre field, way away from the pigs, with a bunch of kids, and a piglet got stuck under they had like a little pen there, and it got stuck and it started squealing, and the mama ran after us. She's gonna have another one here. But I swear that took like a few years off my life, having all those kids in that field with the mama pigs running after us. I just about had a heart attack, I think. We were found.
No, tell them to go away.
No!
Don't just say no, just tell them to
No, go
leave.
back to the house.
Take care of your brother. Tell.
Yeah, she's having piglets. There's 6 so far. She's trying to have another one.
I knew it.
I knew it. I knew it. I heard it when the first one came out.
Well, when Mom didn't come back in, I was like, something's wrong.
That's why we didn't want kids down there.
We want her to just have a quiet place.
Best if we just leave her alone.
Not tell them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Marius. There's a piglet up in the corner. Dad's gonna make the pig squeal like crazy.
Did it die?
No, it's just in the corner and can't figure out how to get back out, and she can't find it. She was looking for it.
Oh, she's growling.
So, can it get out now?
Hmm?
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, you back up. She's growling like an alligator coming for you.
Her ass is towards me. What's she gonna do? Bite me with her butt cheek?
Can't believe
She was looking for it. I'm just showing
I
you.
know she was.
I even checked them earlier, and Dad's tracks were in there.
This one's taking a bit for her to push out.
Where we go? Oh, the black one.
Oh, it's so cute.
That's number 7.
Oh, 2 more, and she'll have more than last time.
Okay, I'll go back inside the house with the other kids.
Let her do her thing. Hmm?
Yep.
Better for her if she's gonna do her thing. I just couldn't help myself.
I know you couldn't help yourself.
Hey, I built this bed for her.
Okay, because nothing's ever simple, even though last time she just gave birth so nicely. I went back inside when she'd had 8. She had some more. She stepped on at least 2 now. They're definitely, we're pretty sure, gonna die. I'm going to get her a beer. And apparently this is a thing where you give them a beer to help them calm down. Mac is milking Clover. I still have to milk the goat. That's what I'd come out to do. But then I heard that Mama Pig was all agitated, and it just like makes me sick to my stomach, because where she chose to give birth, even though she had a better place to give birth, she chose to give birth in there, and it's just not a good place for her to give birth. We can't help. It's not safe for me to go there. Okay, so 4 are dead for sure, and one of them I have in my jacket. I'm gonna try and sew it up. So I'm just trying to warm it up first, and then I have a suture kit to try and stitch it with, and then I'll give it a shot of penicillin. Not quite what I was hoping for this evening.
Go dig the... They're just fine. Anything I can help with, Mom?
Just putting straw in is good.
I got plenty, so we don't have to use it all. Oh, down there. No. Yeah, all the pickles are here. I'll be where. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's helpful. This one. This bigger. And this one.
Yeah, I gotta go milk the goat, and then we'll feed them some goat's milk.
Goat's milk?
Yeah, goat's milk should be good for them.
No, come on, don't step on them. Don't step on the small one. That one isn't the small one. This one is. It can try eating.
Find some reason to tell them apart.
Let's vote. Let's vote. What should we name it?
Just
Rudy? I don't
worry about feeding it. We can't tell them apart anyways.
We can.
Due to the high stress of the situation, I did not get any more footage of this next part, but we consulted with a couple farmers, pig farmers, and they said, look, you have to just give her back the piglets once she's calmed down a bit, bring them in a box, quickly put the box in and walk away so the piglets don't start squealing. Like if we were to pick them up and put them in, they would start squealing and she'd freak out. They said, bottle feeding them, you're going to lose a couple. Putting them back with her, you're going to lose a couple. Either way, you're probably going to lose some more piglets, and they are best to just be back with her. That is what's best for them, and also easiest on your kids. If bottle feeding them, you end up losing a bunch. It's so hard on the kids. So we gave them back, and then we just gave her space, and it's been a couple days now. I've got a bucket of milk from Clover that we can't keep, and I'm going to quietly bring it to Mama Pig. I gave her her warm milk. I heard her kind of make a noise in there. It's kind of hard to tell how many there still is. It's kind of rough, but so the thing is, like, bottle feeding them, we could have very much lost piglets. They wouldn't have all made it bottle feeding. And we knew they wouldn't all make it going back with their mom. Just is what it is, I guess.